Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Tier 3 Japanese carrier, the Hosho. Now let me just say that the match you're going to see it's coming up is very fun indeed. It is a 4v4, but yeah, it's going to be very fun. So let's take a look at the ship. It looks pretty cool. It's got all the planes on the deck, unlike the Langley, but yeah, it's a low tier carrier, so I haven't got a video yet. Let's take a look at the upgrades and loadout. We have Air Groups Mod 1. We have Air Groups Mod 2, and then we have the Hosho Hull B. So, yeah. We have HE bombers, of course, and then we have torpedo bombers as well. And each one of them have engine cooling, so look forward to that. We have Damage Control Party, of course, which is automatic, and Fighters as well, which is automatic when planes get close. We're going to put the Early Adopter flag on. And yeah, we do not have a camo on, so we won't be showing that. Now we have 31,000 hit points, and the armor goes up to about 20 millimeters. So look forward to that. Our aircraft, we have two squadrons, or we have one squadron we can launch, and each one of them carries about 6 planes, so you can get 2 attacks off per squadron. Artillery, we have 6. We have a bunch. We don't have much artillery really. We're not going to be worried about the A defense. It's pretty good, and it does what it's got to do, but mostly you're going to be worrying about your fighters. Those are going to help you the most. Maneuverability, not great, but it is the fastest carrier at this tier, so keep that in mind. Concealment, it's pretty darn good for the carrier, just to balance it out. Yep, it's very good indeed, 7.8 kilometers, so look forward to that. Armor, this thing has Destroyer-esque armor, keep that in mind. So Destroyers can Citadel you. Really anything could pen you at this tier. So we have for the aircraft, we have stealthy aircraft, and we have fragile aircraft, which is true, yeah, to balance it out, of course. Now we have Togo Hichihiro here, level 8. He's a rank legendary 2. We have good consumer. We have all-out anti-air. We have Look at Me Now. We have hidden threat, burn baby burn, and we have fully packed. And then we have also George Dewey's inspiration. And yeah, I'll see you guys over in the gameplay. Enjoy. Alright, so here we are. We are going to be on Estuary. Now keep in mind, the update has just dropped, and this was the first match I managed to get recorded in the Hosho. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Now keep in mind, this is a 4v4, but it's going to be a doozy. Now, also, this match will run out all the way to the end. So this is going to be a long one, around 16 minutes, so keep that in mind. But yeah, it's going to be a long video indeed. So, what we're going to be doing, we're looking at the map here. I don't think I realized right away. I forgot that autopilot was in the game, and I kind of forgot it was a thing for your carrier, but it's all right. So we're going to be we're not going to be sailing. We're going to be flying out here and hoping to get some guys spotted for our battleship. Do keep in mind that the enemy has 2 battleships, and we only have 1. So we are at a complete disadvantage here, but we're going to pull it back. Do keep in mind that I had to clutch this for us. If it wasn't for me, we would have lost this match. So also keep that in mind. But you know, we're just taking a good look at our aircraft here. They're beautiful little biplanes going around. And yeah, we're gonna be sailing. We're gonna be not sailing. I keep saying that because I'm used to sailing. We're gonna be flying over to D and get something spotted for our team, mainly our battleship here. But yeah, so slowly but surely we're getting there. And these are the fastest planes. Also, if you guys didn't know. The Americans, what their perk is they have a lot of armor on their planes, but the Japanese have a lot of speed and maneuverability, and they're very stealthy as well. But the problem is they're very weak. So they're like little flies basically with big old stingers. So we're gonna be and unfortunately, if you guys noticed there, I would have got a strike off, but I clicked down on the D-pad to go down instead. I forgot that was a thing. So yeah, that's quite unfortunate, but that's just how it is sometimes. And I kind of made a mistake on my end. But yeah, I clicked down on the D-pad, and unfortunately, I returned my planes. I forgot RT was to attack. Notice I'm just checking here to make sure, you know, yeah, just to make sure. And yeah, so we're not going to make that a mistake again, I hope. Sorry. I gotta clear my throat, but yeah. So we're going to be flying over to the other side now. I'm pretty sure, I'm like, yeah, our battleship got this. He's going to be able to take down an Iwaki, no problem, right? Wrong. You guys will see. He's going to lose a fight to an Iwaki, but he will also kill him as well. Now, we're going to be still flying over here towards the 2 battleships. There's going to be a Koenig over here, and there's going to be an Arkansas. Now, I didn't know at first that the Arkansas has no AA. It has not even a single AA gun. So keep that in mind, guys. If you guys, before you take out the Arkansas thinking you're going to shoot down planes, you're not. The Arkansas doesn't even have one AA gun. So, yeah, bear that in mind. You're not going to be able to shoot down any planes with it. So, now we're lining up our bombs here, and we're going to drop them right on his head. At least that's the hope, right? Yep, we do get one hit. It scores 2,400 damage. And we're going to be sailing around. Or not sailing, we're going to be flying back around to get another strike off. We got 2 more planes left still. Notice this Arkansas can't even do anything. He's just stuck. He has no way of shooting down my aircraft, and it's just unfair for him. But notice we're not doing a lot of damage, so there's that. But we will eventually come back with some torpedo bombers and screw him up. Now, we managed to hit both bombs that time, and we bring our damage up to 6,000 damage. So very nice indeed. Now we grab our, what are these? These are our torpedo bombers, are they? I can't tell. But, yeah, I think these are our torpedo bombers. So we're going to be sending these out there. Yeah, they are. I just read it. I forgot that it's in the middle of the screen there. I could just see right there. I'm a doy-doy, but, you know, whatever. So we're going to be flying out here to hopefully get some more torpedoes off on the Arkansas. Not on the Koenig, but on the Arkansas. Because the Arkansas is just, he can't do anything. So we should try to get him off the board just to get him out, because he has no defense. He's the best target to shoot at right now and to fire our torpedoes off and stuff. So that's what we will be doing. Now, do keep in mind also, all it takes is one destroyer to rush you and it's over. Destroyers are very, very hard to take out with your planes. Destroyers are very maneuverable, they're very small, they're very hard to hit, which really results in really just absolute, you know, destruction for the carrier player. I have a lot of trouble hitting destroyers. And even if I do hit a destroyer, it does very minimal damage. But when he fires his torpedoes off, it becomes a huge, huge problem. So that's why your teams, you really need your teammates to help you with destroyers that decide to rush you. But fortunately, this match has no destroyers in them, because the matchmaking right now is screwed up. Because the update literally just dropped by the time I was playing this. Oh, look at that dispersion for my torpedoes, by the way. Beautiful. We only get one, but we still hit them. And we do some good damage, do about 3,000 with one torpedo. So not bad at all. Now, keep in mind, we're going to be turning around here. And we're going to see if we can get some more torpedoes off the other side. Now, notice I was turning out a little bit more, because I want as much range. People tend to drop their torpedoes too early, and their accuracy is very bad. So notice that we're lining it up perfectly. And I think every single torpedo strike we fire at people, we hit at least 1 or 2. I'm very accurate with these torpedoes, and I'm pretty good with carriers, so yeah, I'm not that bad of a player either, so it kind of works for me. But I'm not really going to be playing carriers that often. I don't really enjoy them as much as I should, but if I do play them, I'm pretty decent in them, so I know how to do what I got to do and get things done. Now, look at all the AA that the Koenig is firing at us, and we almost actually screw that up, but fortunately we get our torpedoes off, and we managed to hit both torpedoes that time, bringing our damage up to 25,000 damage, and we cause flooding. Oh yeah, also, flooding. Speaking of flooding, it's very hard to cause flooding with these these torpedo bombers, because just to balance it out, you know, they make it to where it's very hard to set fires and even do flooding. It's very rare to set floods, but you still can. Now our damage up to 30,900 damage, because I assume that the Arkansas was flooding and he managed to put it out. And yeah, now we have another torpedo bomber squadron going out there again. Now, our battleship on the other side still hasn't managed to kill that Owaki. Don't know why, but he hasn't. The Julio Cesar over there just is not having a good time over there. He's getting HE spam, but there he goes. Finally, the Julio Cesar finally kills him, but I think the Owaki manages to get him with torps, if I remember correctly, or something like that. I don't know. Oh no, that was actually our teammate killing one of the cruisers. Now he killed him. So there we go. Now we're going to be sending our torpedo bombers out here, and we're going to be intercepting this Koenig, because it appears that the Arkansas is dead. Now we have now as you notice there, the Owaki managed to kill our Julio Cesar, unfortunately, but we still managed to pull this one. So keep that in mind. We're not going to be losing, but it's unfortunate is all. We do manage to hit one torpedo on the Koenig, And his A is not all that great. It is German, so it's not the best AA, but it can do some things. And unfortunately, we fire torpedoes a little bit too early, and we smack them. Torpedoes smack the island there, and it just denies it. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, we're gonna be launching our HE bombers now, which are pretty nice, and they do what they gotta do, of course. But yeah, we're gonna be flying out here yet again, and yeah. Now keep in mind, this carriers can be a little hard to do commentary over. So I might be repeating a lot of things. I'm sorry if I am, but carriers, they get boring to talk about. That's why I'm probably not going to do a lot of videos involving carriers. But I will be doing some videos maybe in the future. Iowa, spoiler alert. I managed to get a good game earlier today in it, and I think it's going to be tomorrow's video. So yeah, maybe you guys will enjoy it. It's going to be an Iowa video. I haven't got an Iowa review yet done on it, so I think you guys will enjoy it. And I managed to do a huge amount of damage, shoot down a bunch of planes, and it may or may not be on two brothers. So look forward to that. It's a very fun match. I think you all will enjoy it. But back to the match, we are lining up a bombing strike on the Koenig. All the A's getting fired at us, and unfortunately, we do manage to we do get one, but the other one misses because we fired a bit too early. I think it hit near the rear of his ship, which is thinner when it gets in the back. But we're turning back around with our two bombers, and we're gonna launch some again. So let's see if we can line it up, and we fire it right on his nose. We wait, and we get it, and we get 2 hits that time, bringing our damage total up to 37,000 damage. We're slowly but surely ticking up, and we're slowly but surely getting there. So notice that I told my carrier to go into autopilot mode or whatever, and start sailing towards the cap. Now I really enjoy that the Wargaming has decided to put in autopilot mode. That's really, really helpful, because I'm not always going to be at my carrier, be able to control everything. So thank you, Wargaming, for that. That's very nice indeed. And yeah, so look forward to that. Yeah, so we're going to be, yet again, going to the same exact spot, sailing right over these little islands through this narrow gap on estuary. Now, carriers right now, at this current state, are very underwhelming. They're not extremely powerful, which I think they're fine right now, honestly. But the main focus of carriers is to keep people spotted and, yeah, really just be a huge reconnaissance tool for your team. That's what carriers can do, and they will do it. That's what they're very, very good at. You won't always have to depend on DDs to spot for you. You can actually use carriers now. Carriers are fully in the game now. As you guys know, the update just released them, and they're going to be staying here. Meaning, there's going to be some very good tools for reconnaissance. Lots of tools for that. So, carriers, there's no excuse. If you have nothing else to do, spot. Spot everything for your team. That's just how it is. And that's what we're doing right now, by the way. So now we're lining up our torpedo strike again on the Koenig, and we fire them off, and they look really, really, really good, and it looks like they're going to both smack them. And yeah, there we go. So we're circling back around again. Notice all the flak is coming in, all the AA, everything's getting fired at us. We're at 44,000 damage, and we're lining up another torp strike, and we fire it off. And the torpedoes are making their mark, and they're slowly but surely getting there, and we managed to get 1 hit. There we go. Now we're going to be turning back around with our HE bombers, and they're going to be slowly but surely getting to their mark. And yeah, notice that our carrier is almost in the cap as well, and it looks like a win. Now notice we're the only person left, and we have to, in order for us to win now, we have to kill one of the ships. They have a carrier and they have a battleship left. So what we're going to be doing is hopefully intercepting that battleship and trying to take him out. If you guys remember, we did manage to line up some torp strikes on him, and he's very low on health, if you guys noticed in the gameplay just a second ago. But we're slowly but surely going to be getting there. And look at his health. He has about 4,000, 5,000 health. He's not doing so well on HP. And all we got to do is kill this guy and we win. And yeah. So we're going to be lining up our HE bombers now. It's just a lot of time, really. Just a lot of time flying. I'm spending most of my time just flying around. You're not even really going to be even getting into the battle, so too often. Now we're lining up our bombs again, and we line them up perfectly, and the game rewards us with 1 bomb hit and a fire, so that's very good indeed. So we lost a few planes there, but we're turning back around. Luckily, we still have one plane to take a lot of damage, and we have 2 more ready to go to get 1 more good strike into the Koenig. And we're getting there very quick. We're speeding up. And we mark it. And we are now going to drop it. And let's see if we hit him. We do manage to miss, unfortunately. Now, we have some torpedo bombers ready. I do think we actually do launch some torpedo bombers. Notice that I'm pinging the map to try to mark. I think I click A by accident instead of X. I keep forgetting that. And yeah, our carrier's gonna be turning on its own and going in autopilot mode and begin to sail over towards where the last known position of the carrier was. But all we have to do is kill that battleship and wait the time out, and we win. That's all we gotta do. Our carrier is capping D, and basically this is a win as long as we kill that Koenig. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're sending our squadron out. Notice we're missing 1 plane. That's because the carrier didn't get 1 off yet. And notice that also the enemy is lining up a torp strike on the Hosho, and it's about to manage to get 2 hits. And we're going to lose some health, but it's fine. We got our damage con on the carrier. It's going to put all that flooding out. And we're still going to be flying over there. And we're going to be, hopefully, killing that Koenig. And giving us that win. And if we don't kill the Koenig, we will lose. So, yeah. But if you guys know from the start of the video, I said I was going to kill that carrier. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to kill this carrier and secure the win. So, notice we're turning a little bit to the left to line up a better strike. And then we're going to be turning very slowly out to line it up perfectly. And it's all about that positioning. And now we're going to begin the descend. And all we got to do is hit the carrier, not the carrier, we have to hit the Koenig at least once or twice, and he's gone, and we win. And, boom, there goes the torpedoes. And they are slowly, but look at that accuracy, and boom, there's the win. We take down the Koenig, and yeah, the match is going to end here in a minute, but we do manage to take him down, giving us the points we need for the win. There's about 1.5 minutes left, or half a minute left. And yeah, that's how we do it. We ended it off at 61,700 damage, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to smack the like button, subscribe, comment down below anything you guys want to see in the future. Feel free to tell me, and I'll get back to everybody I can. Now, we do manage to take down a few of the planes that the carrier is sending, because our fighters are doing most of the work from the carrier, and yeah, this is basically a win. All we gotta do is wait it out, and we'll do our outro here. And we're slowly but surely just getting back over to our carrier, just minding our own business, still shooting down planes. That guy is desperately trying to kill us, but it's just too late for him. He cannot get the win, unfortunately for him. And now it's just a waiting game, really. We're just waiting for the match to end. Yeah, but 61,000 damage. Not bad in a carrier, if you guys don't mind me saying so. And there's the battle ended. We do manage to pull off the win. We clutch it for our team. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to punch the like button, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Stay healthy.